Years ago when my son was 3 years old, we were visiting family. And as we were going to bed, I was laying next to my sweet wife and he was sleeping in a rollaway bed not far from ours. Out of nowhere, my son screams. Now my wife knew what was going on, but I didn't. And as a natural reaction for a father when your child screams is to jump up and see what's going on. Well, my sweet wife put her arm across to hold me down as she said, "He can handle this one." And I'm just laying there pinned down and I realized that was the first time I'd seen my wife have mother's arm. You know that arm that reached across when your mother was driving and you were starting to brake quickly? So I'm laying in bed and she said, "He can handle this one." And not knowing what was going on, I was kind of feeling like Finding Nemo in the Ring of Fire. He's just a boy. So my wife, with compassion, says, "Hey, what's going on?" And he said, "I spilt water all over myself." And my wife said, "Oh, that's a bummer, that stinks." And then she asked the most powerful question you can ask a child that comes to you with a problem. She said, "What do you think you should do about it?" And at this point, I was starting to lose circulation on the lower half of my body because her arm was still across, holding me down on the bed from not getting up and rescuing my child. And as my child was sitting there, he said, "I should probably clean it up." So my child got up, got a towel out of the bathroom, wiped himself up, wiped the bed up in the area, and then he laid back and went to bed. Well, when I woke up that next morning, I walked around to make sure my child was still okay. And as I looked a little bit closer, I noticed there was a towel on the ground and there was toilet paper stuffed down his shirt because his shirt was wet and this sweet 3-year-old didn't want a wet shirt touching his skin, so he had stuffed a whole bunch of toilet paper down his shirt. He looked like a little Hulk. But as I was watching him, he got up and he said, "Hey Dad, good morning." And then he walked away. And it was my first realization that my need to parent almost took away his opportunity to learn. Because as he walked away, he was walking a little bit taller because my son had solved his own problem. My first reaction as a dad is I wanted to solve his problem for him, but in reality, if I would have, I would have robbed him of the opportunity to learn and to grow in developing an ability to solve his own problems. Now next week I will go into further detail about a formula that we teach in the Becoming a Love and Logic Parent seminar on how to give the opportunity for your children to solve their own problems, of which most children are capable of, but just not given the opportunity to. For additional helps and tips, like my Facebook page. Good luck to you.